Are you tired of feeling like you can't take a full breath? Struggling with chest stiffness and upper back pain? These issues can be frustrating and affect your quality of life. But don't worry, in this video I will share techniques that have helped me release tension in my chest, stiffness in my upper body and improve the breathing, and they can work for you too. Hello my dear friends, I'm Aya and I know all too well the struggle of feeling like you can't take a full breath due to the tension in your upper body. But after discovering the amazing power of proprioception and some dedicated practice, I was able to release the tension in my chest and finally breathe easy. Proprioception is the body's sense of its own position and movement, and by working with it we can release tension and promote relaxation. In this video, I am excited to share with you some of these powerful exercises. So let's get started. Let's meet in a standing position with your legs hip width apart and your spine upright. Control quickly your posture from the sole of your feet, which is your base, and lift your hands to the sides with your fingers pointing up. Now visualize pressing against an imaginary wall with your palms to the side while trying to straighten your fingers upward as much as possible. Find a focal point in front of you. It can be whatever attracts your vision. My focal point is this cute little lamp, for instance. And then send an intention to your brain that you want to move closer to it. But don't actually move. By sending this intention to your brain, you can activate your nervous system to release tension in your muscles and deepen your stretch. Imagine that there is an energy flow entering your body through your feet, traveling up your body and leaving through the tips of your fingers, which you try straighten even a little bit more. Try to hold this position as long as possible. Don't give up easily, but be gentle with yourself. If necessary, relax your hands for a while and continue with the stretch. Now, relax, shake your hands, and we are going to do the same thing. So, lift your hands up to the sides, fingers pointing up. Visualize pressing against an imaginary wall with your palms to the side while trying to straighten your fingers upward as much as possible. Find this focal point, you already know what it is, and send an intention to your brain that you want to move slightly closer to it. Maybe there is something written you want to read and you cannot really see it. But note that you should not physically move actually at all. And now, picture your ulnar bone. That is a long bone found in the forearm that stretches from the elbow to the smallest finger. Picture your ulnar bone moving to the sides, away from your body while reaching toward the ceiling or the sky with your fingers. In this exercise, by picturing the ulnar bone moving to the sides away from the body, it helps to stretch the muscles in the chest and upper back while promoting relaxation. Try to hold this position as long as possible. Don't give up easily, but relax your hands if needed. Hold it slightly longer. We are almost there. Picture your future self feeling much better, and it will help you to keep this position slightly longer. And now relax. Shake your hands again. Release the tension. We are going to do this exercise one more time. Lift your hands to the side, fingers pointing up. Now imagine a pole cupping your hands and going through your back. Visualize moving away from the pole with your trunk towards the direction forward, as if there is something in front of you that you are very curious about and want to have a closer look. But you don't actually move. This is a way to deepen the stretch even further. So you are having this pole, cupping your hands and going through your back. Hands are lifted to the side and finger pointing up. You are pressing some wall with your palms to the side. Meanwhile, you want to go forward without actually going. Isn't it crazy? I know it's very complex, but believe me, the effect which has this exercise is absolutely incredible. So keep just a little bit longer. And now release. Relax. Shake your hands. Make fists with your palms and bend your elbows so that the fists are connected together. Gently press your fists together. And at the same time, imagine your elbows moving as far away from each other as possible. Visualize the lateral sides of your palms and little fingers moving upward, as if they were pointing to the ceiling. Don't do this too forcefully, but gently, and make sure your neck is relaxed. With each exhale, you should feel the distance between your sternum and spine decreasing as your sternum moves towards your spine. This in turn increases the distance between your sternum and elbows. Again, visualize the movement forward as if you are trying to move towards something in front of you, or your focal point, even though you are staying in the same position. This will help your spine become more upright, and it will help and support the stretch. Perceive the space in front of you and feel your elbows moving outward. Slowly increase the tension between your fists while relaxing your chest. Now we are going to do the same exercise but lying down on the mat. Lie on your back and bend your knees. Because almost every movement, even small one, starts from the feet, imagine your instep lengthening in the direction your toes are pointing. This should straighten your toes and create a good base support. Similarly, visualize your heels growing up to your knees to provide secure support for your lower back and engage the lower part of your body. Place your hands in the same position as before, with your elbows bent and your palms in fists, connecting your hands. Without moving your arms, visualize touching the ceiling with your elbows, or maybe even lifting the ceiling. Increase the pressure by pulling your elbows up and to the sides, as if there were cables lengthening your humerus through your elbows. As you increase the pressure, your pelvis should automatically lift slightly due to the raised tension produced in the muscle chain. Be aware of the position of your sternum and intentionally exhale to support it moving down. You should feel the distance between your elbows and sternum increasing. Cross one hand over the other and place them over your head with your thumbs facing the floor. Control your entire body, starting from the base, lengthening your insteps in the direction your toes are pointing, and allow your heels to grow up to your knees. Visualize your forearm moving further away from your body and your elbows or upper arms growing up and away from your body. You can imagine a point above your head, like a plant or whatever you can find there. I have this shower above my head, for instance. And then send an intention to your brain to move your entire body towards it without any actual movement. Meanwhile, keep your back glued to the mat. Allow your chest and sternum to move down with every exhale, becoming more and more relaxed. Keep your neck relaxed as well. You may start to feel a growing distance between your arms and chest, and your rhomboids, the muscles between your shoulder blades, may become highly engaged in this position. As you gently increase the pressure to your hands, you may feel your pelvis lifting up, which is a sign you are performing the exercise correctly. This exercise can generally be performed with ease and gentleness. At the beginning, you may struggle to find the balance between pressure and relaxation, but this skill will develop quickly with the practice. Begin one more time by taking control of your entire body from the ground up. Lengthen through your insteps in the direction of your toes and allow your heels to raise up towards your knees. Next, open your palms to the ceiling with your thumbs and index fingers connected to create a diamond shape. Move your hands slightly further away from your head with your palms facing up. Pull your elbows in two directions, down and to the sides. Then engage your little fingers and imagine them lengthening away from your body. You should feel how all the space between the shoulder blades is filled and your rhomboids are fully engaged. By keeping sternum down, the breast muscles are stretched more and more. Pay attention to your neck to ensure that it is relaxed. To complete this exercise, remember to choose a point above your head and send an intention to move the entire body there. That is when the magic happens. Now it's time to lengthen your hands completely above your head. The hands pull to the distance, meanwhile the chest is going down. Imagine as if you want to climb over the hands with the rest of your body, as if you would like to get with your head over the fingers. If you keep having your legs active, lengthening your insteps in the direction your toes are pointing, and allowing your heels to grow up to your knees, you should feel how your pelvis is lifting up. Try to stay here for some time to allow your chest to complete the relaxation and release the last drop of stiffness. At the end, if you feel like, you can lengthen your legs and enjoy for a moment this full body stretch and relaxation without any thoughts in your head. I hope this video was helpful to you in releasing tension and improving your breathing. If you have any questions or want to share your experience using the proprioception techniques, please leave a comment below. If you struggle with chest stiffness, upper back pain, or difficulty breathing, I encourage you to repeat these exercises regularly. Remember to focus as well on your posture to prevent these issues from returning. I'm currently working on some videos about posture as well, so stay tuned for more. Thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.